Hey everybody, welcome back to Panther Branch Gardening. I guess this week's theme is going to be garden pests. It seems like we've had a lot of them lately. So let's have a look at the garden and talk about what we've been seeing. Alright, so here you can see the kohlrabi that we have planted. We're getting some leaves chewed up probably by the cabbage moths. It's not too bad though. I mean, I'd rather just let it go. Bigger problem is, none of these are really bulbing up very well. You can see there's one, maybe one over there out of 4. So I really think they are getting a lot of shade from the peas that were here, but our peas are done. So I replanted that area actually with some bush beans. And maybe now this has more light, they'll do better. But anyways, on the moths, I'm not gonna bother unless it gets much worse or I see a lot more moths and I don't even see any worms. So over in this bed we had kind of a strange one over here, which I actually replanted with I think some zucchini I put in there. But there, when I was digging that, there's all kinds of fire ants and termites. So maybe from the wood, eating the wood scraps. I don't really think they're a pest. I mean, certainly I don't like the fire ants. So I used some diatomaceous earth on them, try to get rid of them or at least move them out of the area. Okay, now for the big one, the big bad one. We have a rodent in here, so it's probably a vole. It definitely is a vole. Oh, and I can even see right here a brand new hole. Brand new vole hole. And unfortunately, this is just today. There's another one. Just got this lettuce. You can see ate off all the roots. And there's this hole. And there's my mouse traps. So, I mean, we tried a few options, or we thought about a few options. I didn't know like voles and moles are pretty different. So they're not the ones that really burrow and make the mounds and make the tunnels all over your yard. They're more like just mice, but they do obviously they burrow just enough to eat your veg, right? Moles don't typically eat the vegetables so much. So anyways, what did we try? I mean, I tried to just squish down these. I mean, I tried the squish down any burrows that I found. We tried like the mole trap, but really I guess the mole trap is more for moles. And I don't know, we had got some poison, but that's, reading the package doesn't look that good to use in the veggie garden. So I don't know, just trying the old-fashioned mouse traps baited with dog food. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully it'll be okay. But I don't know, some other things as we walk around the garden, I mean, you can see the tomatoes are coming up nicely, except for where the vole got them. Here's some photos. I actually saved most of them, right? So this one was eaten, and that one was eaten. So all the roots came off and they just wilted down, but tomatoes are pretty resilient. So I'll show you some pictures here about how I just kind of stripped everything down and replanted it, right? So I planted this stalk is much taller like that, and I just stripped it down and put it back in the ground. And it's growing good now. So lettuce is a little harder to save if you don't notice it like right away. Yeah, we got the Japanese pumpkin coming there, which is cool. These are Indian melons. I'm kind of excited about those. They look a little sketchy, so you have to go see what's going on there. Yeah, more tomatoes, potatoes coming up, but I don't know if the vole might have gotten some of these. This whole trench was filled with potatoes. So, look at this guy too. He's definitely not a pest, but maybe he can eat my voles. I'll have a toad versus vole fest. Back here, I had a lot of problems seeding cucumbers, so I eventually just bought some seedlings. Let's see if this is also no, not a vole hole. So I don't usually do these pickling type, so I guess it's yeah, kind of exciting. Try something new. We'll make a lot of pickles. Yeah, we've had the arugula coming. This is broccoli rabe. Think the line of that. Hopefully that comes before it gets too hot out, because it'll bolt in a heartbeat if it gets too hot. A couple of zucchini plants I also bought. I just stuck there. I had, again, hard time seeding zucchini. And this square foot garden, everything is coming along. We've had a lot of lettuce. That's still, particularly in here. The vole didn't get into these. And other kinds of greens that were growing up. Arugula, probably mesclun mix. Some other things. There's some chard coming up. Yeah, I think I've showed all this before. I think arugula, green onions, carrots. These carrots are pretty cool. Drink. They're like golf ball shaped carrots. And there's beets there. Like beets that never get big. I've had that problem for years, so I don't know why I keep trying, but Thai basil and more turnips. The turnips are getting huge, so I gotta grab another batch. So we have tons of turnips. So those, I guess, are really easy. Over here I got some wasabi arugula. Can't wait to taste that one. That's cool. And the holy basil's coming up. I mean, everything's coming up, right? So that's great. Bok choy, green bok choy. It's supposed to be greener on the bottom. And yeah, what else? I mean, cress is coming up finally. Some upland cress, Mizuna. Here's the other pest problem here. This is eggplant. And I get this all the time. I get these flea beetles, as you can see. And I did try the diatomaceous earth. I tried it twice in like a week, and it didn't 100% work. So it's like, I don't know, 80% maybe it got rid of. But so I did dust it with 7 dust. So I mean, there's not even any real blossoms on here, and so it'll be a while before we pick anything. So hopefully using 7. I've used it before for that, and it never seems to be a problem. So this kind of cool like gray griller squash. I found it at Walmart of all places. Again, because I had a zucchini seeds in there. They never came up, so yeah, put that in. So yeah, that's kind of the garden tour and all my pests. And oh wait, there's one more pest. Let's see, this one's a real problem. Let's go down here. Over here we have our raspberries. So yeah, we've been picking raspberries like every day. We've got a lot of them. But you can see here, somebody's coming in here and breaking these vines. Here's some other broken canes. So guess who it is? Yep, you guessed it. It's our dog, Hoagie. Hoagie comes in here and he tramples all in there, and he goes and he eats all the raspberries that he can reach. So, but whatever, he can't get the taller ones, so we get the ones on top, and he can have the ones on the bottom. And I think everybody's happy. So, in any case, oh, this is cool too. Just one other thing that's new in the garden. This is this cardoon, right, which is related to artichoke, which I've never yet cooked, but I gotta figure out a recipe. But it's getting chokes on top. So both artichokes and cardoon are all in the thistle family. So they got all these thistles on top, which I guess are gonna come, and they're really sharp, just like you would think a thistle should be. But hopefully that'll open up into like a cool purple flower or something. It's a pretty neat plant, pretty tall, ornamental. Yeah, like it. So anyways, it's Memorial Day weekend here. Unfortunately, it's getting cloudy, and it's gonna be kind of a rainy weekend. So hope it's nice where you are. Happy Memorial Day, and okay, take care. All right.